Hi guys, welcome back to another video. If you could like and subscribe, it would be amazing. And today's video, I'm going to be talking about Sheffield Wednesday. Now, at the minute, I think we're 7th in the league after winning Crewe Alexandra on Saturday, I think. Was a big result. 2-0, Gregory and Bannon was at Crewe as well. Moving on slightly, getting the new signing in, the free agent free. He was Nathaniel Mendes-Lang. As you know, he used to play for Middlesbrough and Cardiff. He's only played one game, and that was on his debut for Sheffield Wednesday. That was against Wycombe. What we drawed. It's about Lewis Gibson as well. He's injured, so we've sent him back to Everton. Yeah, he played pretty good in defence, Lewis Gibson. He's an okay defender. He was a loan from Everton, but yeah. Shay Dunkley as well. He is really shouty. I wouldn't argue with him. He's really good. He's a defender. He's injured at the minute. Got injured in training, and he just really controls like the team and that. So yeah. Oh, as well, Dominic Iorfa, he is really, one thing I like about him is he's really tall, he's strong, and he's just a good defender. Jack Hunt. Now, Jack Hunt's also a buy, I think, from Bristol. He's a good player. As you know, used to play for us a while ago. Yeah, he's a really good player. I think he's a defender. Yeah. His speed is amazing. I like it, and it's good. Moving on to the goalkeeper. As you know, out on loan, we have our two goalkeepers. We have Dawson and Jackson. Well, one of my friends today did tell me that Jackson did come back to Wednesday. I will have a look. But yeah, Dawson's out on loan. He will come back, but yeah. Next one, Bailey Peacock Farrell. Now, he is a loan as well from Burnley. Now, he's a good player, him and the former Northern Ireland goalkeeper for number 1. He's a good player for us. He's made some magnificent saves. That penalty against Crewe, it wasn't a handball by Bannon, but referee gave it, and it was an amazing save. But we're gonna have to say goodbye to him in March. Now we're moving on to Marvin Johnson. Now, Marvin Johnson, about him, he's only played once, I think, because he's only just come back from injury. He scored 1 goal. He scored it against Newcastle when we won 3-0 under 21's game. I think he's a good player. He was also a buy from us. His contract is running out though, and that's okay. But yeah. Next one is Liam Palmer. Now, Liam Palmer, as you know, his contract's also running out a lot. He's not getting that much time on the pitch, but doing good. Also, talk about Jaden Brown. He's an all-right player, bought in from Huddersfield, and he's just a good. He's okay for us. Not that mistake what happened where on when we placed Hartlepool, we lost 3-0. It was Wildsmith and his fault though. But yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It wasn't a league. Well, it was a cup game, but it was Papa John's Cup, and yeah. Talking back to the goalkeepers, Joe Wildsmith. He's only going to play when Bailey Peacock Farrell is either in for the World Cup qualifiers and for Northern Ireland. He'll only play then. And then Josh Render will also be in the team. Good play for him. He's not in the big team, don't think. He's too young, I think. That's it from the mid. Now moving on to the midfielders. Dennis Adeniran, what a player. Couple of goals. Scored against Ipswich. That was 1-1 that game. He's a good player. He is a buy as well. We buyed him from Wickham. So he was at Everton, Wickham, that he's came to us. Yeah, he's a strong midfielder. At the minute he's injured because he got injured in the Plymouth game. But yeah, that's good. Now moving on to our captain, Barry Bannan. What a season he has had, especially against Crewe Alexandra. He's here for a couple of more years. He's a good captain for us. He's first captain. It's good. Talking about the Sayu Deli Bashiru now. Now, he's only young as well. He's only 17, 18. He is strong. He is really strong. He's young as well. He scored 1 goal against Cambridge. So I think he's a very good player for us. Yeah. And then moving in as well on the loan from QPR was Mini Shodipo. Now, he's from QPR in the Championship. He's on loan. He's good. He's a bit. He slips over a lot. He is fast. He scored 1 goal. He scored 1 goal, but it was offside. Shouldn't have been. But yeah, he's a good player for us. And that's good. Moving on now to Lewis Wing. Now, Lewis Wing, also from Bristol, I think. He's all right. He's not tall. He's been playing all right for Wednesday, but as you know, he'll be getting more. Moving on to the who we got from Swansea. Played for Portsmouth, and Swansea was George Byers. Now Byers, he's okay. He's only scored 1 goal for us, I think. Yeah, he's all right for us. Now moving on to Massimo Luongo. Nobody wants to hear about him. He had a red card against Portsmouth. Slid into the player. It was he's an all right player for us and that. Oh, forgot about the other defender, Sam Hutchinson. Now, he is strong. He's brilliant in defence, but he's injured at the minute. Moving on now to the wingers. You've got Shodipo, as I said. You've got Shodipo. Who else? And you've also got Corbinu. Corbinu is a massive. He's a really good winger. He's on loan though from Wolves Academy. He's a good player. He's fast. He's got good skills. Canadian as well. He's a good player. Moving on now to the strikers. Now, also talking about Callum Patterson. If you didn't know, on the Wednesday channel, there's a video called Asking Pato. He's got that moustache, as you know. Shaved his beard off to get some charity which is good. Moved on to Patterson. At the minute, Darren Moore's playing him in defence because they don't have that much defenders. But at the minute, I'm fine with it. It's okay. He is a striker in real life. He is a striker. And yeah. And then moving on to other strikers now. Moving on to the guy who used to play for England. I don't know who he plays for now. He is a Wednesday. I think we bought him from a different country, like Belgium or something. His name is called Saido Berahino. It's either Saido or Saido. One goal. No, two actually. Sorry, 2 goals. He's been all right for us. Yeah. Now we've got another striker called Silla So. It's either Silla Sao or Silla So. I'm calling him Silla So. Got 1 goal. He's Dutch. We got him. I can't remember where we got him from, but he's a good player. He's not really that strong, but we'll take it. Now moving back from his injury was Josh Windass. Now he's a good player, Josh Windass. Sort of good player. He's really good. I think he's got 1 goal. It's good for him as well. Moving on now to the guy who played for Millwall, Stoke and Derby. It is the main man, number 9, Lee Gregory, for Sheffield Wednesday. He's a massive, big achievement. He's a good player for Wednesday. He scored 9 goals for us this season. That is good, and that's good. Now moving on to moving on to a bit of some young. Moving on as well, we also bought Florian Kamberi. Don't know where we bought him from, but he's a good player. He's a good player, and he can be very good. So as well, that is it for today's video. If you want to hear some more, that is Darren Moore's squad. And I will see you. These are some youngsters. You might not have heard of them. There's Davison for the under-18s. Okaban Toma for the under-18s. Alex Bonington for the under-18s. Jack Hall for the under-18s. Charles Hagan, Josh Wadu. They're out on loan at the minute. And we will be back with you today later on night. It's night now, but later on. And I will see you in a bit, guys. Peace.